putting an end to identity politics. This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
All right, everybody, welcome back. There must have been a little bit of desperation in that helicopter. You heard about that helicopter that was went into the water, I believe in New York. It was like a sightseeing helicopter. And now they're saying, did that helicopter, did somebody hit the switch, the fuel switch with their bag, a passenger's bag? And I'm thinking, how would a passenger's bag hit the fuel switch? Would they have been flying up front or what? And there's a place to store things in a helicopter. I've ridden in a couple of them, and you'd be nowhere near a fuel switch. I mean, I don't know much about it. Maybe I don't think you got like a little toggle switch in the compartment area for the bags. And if you had it up front, you would put it down. I would hope put it down at your feet. Worst case scenario. Even if I don't even know if you carry one. I guess if you were carrying your work. But if you're sightseeing, you're just up there with, your jacket at best, right? It's pretty awful that people end up dying over what could have been something so minor. The only person to survive was the pilot. That's got to feel kind of rotten. Those people end up with survivor syndrome. Have you heard of that? Survivor syndrome, where something bad happens and you're the one that survives, and then you feel guilty. And particularly if you're the pilot, you're the one that's supposed to be responsible for everybody's safety, and they all die and you live. It's kind of, I don't think I don't think it's do much for his tour business. I'm not saying it's the guy's fault. I'm not, but Sully landed a plane with 100 and something passengers in it on the Hudson, and everybody survived. This dude, I saw the helicopter going down. Did you see it? And it was going into the water, and it didn't look like it did anything. It didn't like crash into the water. It just lowered into the water. But they all died. Did they drown? Look, I don't know much about it. I'm going to be honest with you. It isn't like it's a political story. It's like, Kevin, what's the political angle here? There isn't one. X number of people died and the pilot survived. And I think they had rented one of those. It was a freak accident, wasn't it? Could we just call it a freak accident? Can you still say freak? Can you say freak and freak? I just want to know. I just want to know. Can you say freak and freak or whatever? Come on, talk to me. Yeah. But man, desperation. Yeah, I've been in a couple times where the airplane did some strange stuff and I didn't think about it, but right after that happened, we'd go up in the air, and the whole time I'm going, man, if we fall from here, it's going to hurt. I mean, I'm thinking it at that point, because you don't forget it. You just get a little tentative, like, oh man, this is not good. I think we should do. I've been thinking about this. All the issues that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. I mean, we could categorize them. You guys should write to me at kjradio.com. By the way, this is the Kevin Jackson Show. Or give me a call, 844-551-8255. And tell me, Kevin, this would be a great segment. Like, stupid liberals. That's easy. That's the entire show. So we got to get a little bit more specific. Like, stupid liberals and their pets, or, stupid things liberals do. Well, that's the whole show. So, but you get what I'm saying? Like gotcha. I think we should do a gotcha segment. Here's a gotcha. 39-year-old Dante Holmes was shot and killed while driving in a funeral procession in Baltimore on Saturday. Par for the course. So where's Black Lives Matter on this? Understand this. Dante Holmes is in a funeral procession of a young man, black man, who had been killed in Baltimore, and they are going to put this kid to rest. And 39-year-old Dante gets shot and killed as the funeral procession is going. Who shoots at a funeral procession? Come on, Black Lives Matter. Can you call me? Can you hit a brother up? Let me know. I want to know where this makes sense. Here's the thing I tell you guys all the time. Show me liberalism where it makes sense. Show me anywhere. Black people, this is what bugs me so much about black folks who want to get after black conservatives, because they say, Kevin, you a race traitor, man. You ain't helping brothers out and all this. And I'm like, why would I do it? Why would I help brothers out? What are brothers doing for me? threatening to kill me. They want to kill me. They want to beat me up. They want to pummel me into submission. You will think like us or else. So that's number one. And that ain't going to happen. Many have tried. Many have challenged. I mean, there's a part of me that, honest to God, wants somebody to accept that, that, hey, I'm going to kick Evan's butt so I can whoop that head and put it on film. There's a part of me that wants to do it. Even though I don't want to fight. I really don't. But there's a part of me that just wants to say, look, do your will. They threaten to kill you. They call you Uncle Tom. They call you Coon, Step and Fetching, and a host of other names. And then they go, why don't you come be down with us? What? So I can be like you? Really? That's the kind of behavior you want me to mimic? Yeah, that would be good. So they do all that. And then you bring things up like, well, man, if we all down with one another, why are we killing it? Oh, man, you can't go bringing up black on black crime and stuff. Really? So I can't bring it up. You want to kick my butt, force me to think like you. And if I don't, you'll kill me. Oh, by the way, you'll kill me anyway. You bring it up there. Well, the white man, they do. Mexicans kill Mexicans. White people kill white people. Yeah, but black people kill a lot more of them than they kill of us. That's number one. And number two, they're not telling other Mexicans be down with the vatos, and white people aren't saying be down with the white people. Why can't you respect the white race? But you want me to be on the team. You can't be talking about stuff like that, man. We on the team. But you'll kill me for nothing. And if I bring it up, then you go, well, we don't talk about that. I don't want to be on your team. You want me to just essentially take my licks, think like you, or take my licks, or worse yet, you'll kill me for no reason. And if I bring up any of the inconsistencies of your argument, then you say, well, you just one of them. 39-year-old Dante Holmes shot and killed while driving in a funeral procession in Baltimore. Yeah, I know. Donald Trump did it with the Russians. He was using a Russian scope on his Kalashnikov rifle. Yeah, that's what it was. Donald Trump killed that man. Black Lives Matter will come out in force. Don't be shocked if you hear, that Donald Trump had something to do with it, colluding with the Russians. Sounds crazy. I guess the Black Lives Matter group is still trying to figure out what's the next Confederate statue that needs to come down, huh? Yeah, see, that to me is a gotcha story. One of those stories where you want to feel good about, what's going on in the world, and then, gotcha. I'm talking about leftists. Gotcha. Donald Trump is hiding something, and we know where he's hiding it. Not in a safe, not in a vault. Nope, he's hiding it in his taxes. Anybody know who said that? Anybody know who offered that up? I'll tell you who it was. It was Elizabeth Pocahontas Warren. She said it about 11 months ago. Donald Trump's hiding things. And we know where he's hiding it. He's in his taxes. And then Donald Trump releases his taxes, and they find out he paid a lot of money. Donald Trump said, here you go. Here's the taxes. We want more. We need more of them. Well, here's one. That's not enough. And the one completely burst their bubble, burst their bubble, and it wasn't enough. No. We need more. We need more evidence. But ask Elizabeth Warren to spit in a test tube to prove that she's a Native American. And what's it, Elizabeth? I just don't have to do that. My family, we believe that we're Indians, and I was told this story, and that's all there is to it. She's a con artist. Elizabeth Warren is nothing more than a con artist. Oh, by the way, so are Democrats. That's who they are. They're nothing but cons. Make themselves look good. Oh, look at what I've done. I've done better. I'm better than you. Look at my resume. I've got all these credentials. Look at the awards that I've been given by other people that think like I think. And they do it. They understand the game, boy. If Republicans understood the game, we would have superstars in this industry. Superstars. radio people, bloggers and writers and authors, and we'd have, I don't know what the equivalent of our Pulitzer would be, but we'd have that, and we'd be giving ourselves all these parties. But you know what we do? We go, nah, that's all false stuff, and it is. And then we don't want to celebrate it because it's a celebration of what you already know, and it's a waste of money and all that, and we make no headway because we don't create our stars. And I think it's because we are averse to being stars, quite honestly. I know I am. Anyway, hey, we got a lot to talk about when we come back. Listening to Kevin Jackson.
He won't stop until he's the top-rated radio talk show host in America.
What kind of weird competitive freak are you?
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.